Time right now is 12:05. We continue to bring you the very latest there on this hearing out of Seminole County, the Criminal Justice Center, regarding George Zimmerman. On the stand, you see the IT director for the state attorney's office, Ben Kreidbos, who's now answering questions, pretty tough questions from the prosecution who, well, they used to work together. And one of the things being asked is regarding a thumb drive that was in a box with about 900 pages, a report that was 900 pages. And so the man on the stand is alleging that possibly some of that information that the prosecution had was not handed over to the defense. So that is what's happening as they go back and forth, and it's getting very, very sticky at times. The questioning getting very, very tough, and the judge asking them to approach the bench here and there. So it's getting very interesting. Let's continue the conversation, shall we? Mark NeJame, News 13 legal expert, joining us now for a live team coverage. Mark, what do you make of this whole back and forth? I mean, it's getting very interesting. It's almost like we're getting to see, you know, it's shedding new light as to like the inner workings of this office.
It is, but to me even more significantly is that you have people from the very office which is prosecuting this case suggesting that there has been misdeeds by the lead prosecutor in the case. It's an extremely big deal. You have somebody who's a former assistant state attorney, apparently 33 years of experience, who left the office apparently out of favor, but nevertheless was contacted by this IT gentleman who is really coming across as something as a Boy Scout to me, and he's going in and claiming very simply that he had a concern that information was not turned over to the defense as Florida law and rules of criminal procedure require. He then contacted the attorney who's now in private practice, and with that they communicated to the defense, did you receive this information? Apparently where there was some question about it coming up to the IT manager. And the defense has apparently indicated no, and hence we have this hearing, which is a request for sanctions against the prosecutor for failing to turn over discovery. So as we're hearing De La Ronda's questions, we're hearing him suggest that in fact it was turned over. So I think that's going to become critical.
Okay, Mark, we'll continue to check in with you in just a moment. Let's go ahead and take you back out live to Seminole County for the George Zimmerman hearing.